Don't blink, it's your boy Ink on 2 videos. Hope you're doing well, having a wonderful day on this 30th of August 2025. It is late AF, very late. But I want to work. I feel like working, so let's work. We're playing the tower here, and here. Mention the tower mentioned, so we are of course doing a tower talk. Now, what I want to do first, I'm going to finish with the resistance, and then we'll move on, because the resistance right now, we're doing a new video, right? So we have a new wave, 356. Last one was 281. So we made a 70 wave upgrade. We have unlocked a research, which is more round stats. I'm not gonna be using that, and 25 gem, which is pretty good. But that's not the only thing that we have. We have some more. We have rank number 9 in copper. So this will give us 40 gems and 9 stone. Next Wednesday, I'm going to be able to beat bronze. So here we are buying our very first ultimate weapon. Are you ready? Let's freaking go. We have golden tower, inner landmine, smart missile. Golden tower, of course. Today and always. Oh my god, Golden Tower is actually pretty good. We got one here, one here. Golden Tower was the first one to these both. Why is Golden Tower the best? I was talking about Death Wave. I wanted to get Death Wave. But at the same time, the problem with Death Wave is it takes a lot to build it up compared to something like the Golden Tower, which works from the get-go. Golden Tower is gonna be super easy to start. It's gonna be super easy. Now into the ranks. I have a minute left. We got 13 with platinum for the sword. We got 16 with shield, which is good because last week was the other way around. They're a good score. And we got 15 with champion. Been a while since I had that good of a score. Now, before we end, I want to say congratulations to the developer of the tower, because they made the tournament way better. In 1 hour only, I was able to finish this, and this. This one took a little bit less time, but that's normal. So here we are, first tower, first ultimate weapon, golden tower. I am happy. I am super happy. I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Golden tower, that's it, perfect. Not my first choice, but it's not my last choice. 259, okay, good. 259, why? Why is it good? Why is 259 good? Well, since you ask so nicely, 259 is good because I can do it in a short. Good. Golden Tower. The problem with Golden Tower is going to take some time to upgrade. It's bonus 5 times 5. Not bad. Duration 15 seconds. Not bad. And cooldown 4 minutes. Shit. The cooldown is bad, but the rest is great. Golden Tower is a good way to start. Golden Tower is a really good way to start. Don't blink, it's your boy, part 2 of our tower talk. The first use of the golden tower on resistance, the first use of an ultimate weapon. I'm extremely happy with this, with the first weapon. So what happened in the last one, this is part 2, right? What happened in the last one is I felt like talking more. We've been doing super well. I've been neglecting my guild a little bit. I'm sorry if I entered a verse. It's the name of the guild, but we've been doing super well. I'm extremely happy with the golden tower. The reason why I didn't seem that happy is this is kind of weird, because if you asked me 2 rounds ago, I had 3 choices: smart missile and inner landmine. Inner landmine was sucky, and smart missile, like I said, was not my first choice. The reason why I would have not chosen golden tower before is because we were not doing well. It took me 2 days and we got to 281. This one we did a lot better. So this is insane. And now with the golden tower, we'll be able to upgrade more. we'll be able to get so much more coin, which is great. The run in itself, 330, it took us an hour one, which is great. And then tomorrow we'll be able to stream. That being said, there's a couple of things that I want to adjust. We're doing it so much better. Every single run, we're doing so much. I want to stay in tier 1 for now. And we'll see if tier 2 is the answer or not. But for now, tier 1 is more than good. It's perfect. So I'm excited. And this is some more Prison Break. Don't blink, it's your boy Hank. Welcome to the commentary show. Because I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 31st August 2025. Sorry guys, you know what happened? Your boy, your guy, your what is boy and guy? Your boy or your bye was doing a lot of things at the same time. Just finished a super score and we got my first ultimate weapon. And I know this is a Prison Break video, but I'm trying to show you something. You know the video of the girlfriend that shows you this is my boyfriend, and you're super excited about that? Wow, I'm super excited about this. First ultimate weapon, Golden Tower, bro. Your neighbors are sleeping. Be respectful. Be nice. Be kind. Holy shit, is that good? Holy shit, does that feel good? So Golden Tower is gonna be amazing. First of all, oh, you're new. Okay. I don't know why you're here, but it's okay. Do I have a problem with you being here? We have a new bar. I don't know why. It doesn't look that good. But okay. Okay. I guess it doesn't show on the recording. We're good. Okay. And I'm done with this. Let's talk about the Prison Break. I still did an episode, and I still did an episode without having to worry that, oh my god, part 1 and part 2. Right on the list, we have my passcode 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 and 3. People think 1 2 3 4 is the best password, right? Because the easiest to remember. But if you're smart, you do 0 1 2 3. Because it's still some following. Season 17, the Cardinal Sin. And Michael and Sarah are turned to Pope for help. And this is how stupid it is. Meanwhile, an escapee, the pimple here I'm trying to pop. An escapee has to choose between his life and his family. You know what's insane? They say they have to get rid of the cartel. Bro, it's not a cartel. It's not a cartel. This is not season 3 where you're in Sona. Season 3 with Sona, oh my god, so good. So you know what? I'm in a great mood. So what I'm gonna do is just make some content. We're gonna do, I think, seasons. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do season 17, 18, 19. Sleep a little bit. Because if I do that, I could do 17, 18, 19. If I could do that, I could do tomorrow when I wake up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the first scene that we have is Michael with his cigar club. But guess what? Because we found out that the key that they found. So basically, what happened is 52. That's 15 gig. That's good. That's really good, actually. It's really good. I mean, a problem is good. So yeah, so at the end of the episode, Michael asked Sarah, "Hey, where did your father leave you?" It's the question that Callaman asks her so often. And then he said, "Oh, he just left me this key." And then the key is a place where there's a private cigar club. So Michael goes in and gets recognized. Then Sarah tells him, "You know who else was a member of that club? Pope." Fun fact for you guys. You know the member of the club, but you don't know what is the key. motherhood. You see the kids of Mahone, little cutie, he's 4 or 5, and you feel bad because he's all wound up. But look at the guy. He has the weight of the world on his own shoulder. Your father's a good guy, bro. I like Mahone. So Mahone calls his son, and he's like, "Daddy's coming soon," blah. But nuh-uh, because Daddy has some work. We see the Pope, and Pope is like, "Yo, Sarah, what are you doing? You're behind. You're under an investigation. Why did you come here?" And then she's like, "Oh, I didn't come alone. I brought the guy who betrayed you," and that kind of sucks. Pope is a really good character. So he comes in. It's like, "How dare you show up? I showed you nothing but respect. I treated you like a kid, like my son." And you know what's insane? This is why I talked about the kid of Mahone. Look at Lincoln's relationship with his father, with LJ. He's happy that he's the guy becoming a man. Look at the relationship between Mahone and his kid. This kid is super strong when he's a kid, right? Look at Michael and Pope. Look at my son. Father figures in a man's life are important. Thank you, Mom. I was always planning to make this joke. It took me an hour and a half to come up with. So we got Teddy, who goes back to his old house, and his old house is disastrous. It is a place where bad stuff happens. But at the same time, we get some information on why Teddy is so bad. And this episode is actually really good. So Sucre comes in and he goes to the airport. Oh, Miro. Look at this. Listen to this. There's just I love this. Look at this. Yeah, I love this. I love this. I love Sucre too. So he goes in the car and he gets a lift. The guy he says, "Hey, okay, where are you going? I can give you a lift." And he says, "Oh, I'm going to the airport." And you're in luck, I'm the airport security. And Secret's like, "Oh my god." So then they go into the airplane, and there's a couple of weird things going on. He finds, and this is kind of tough. It's kind of tough because they have this picture and say, "Oh, I just saw him." So Sucre got in the car with the cop. The cop didn't know that he was a criminal, and then he got a picture proving that Sucre is a criminal, which is again, so complex. Is Sucre a criminal? Yes. Is a crime? Yes. You put him next to T-Bag though. Not the same guy, not the same story. So yeah, so you got Franklin, which is C-Note, and his daughter. They go to the hospital and say, "Yo, I cannot help you if you're broke." And C-Note's like, "Yo, I know my rights. We're here." And the girl's like, "It's not an homeless center here." It's like, what did you say to me? C-Note says that. And he's offended, which he should be. So then there's a really cool scene where Michael convinced Pope to go to the club and get what was inside the box, which is a USB key, which contained the information that they need, which is good. Scene also runs away. Mahone tells him, don't put, and this is super important. This is really, really, really important. He said, don't make her pay for your crimes. And this episode is all about why T-Bag is that way. T-Bag is a rapist because his father was a rapist. T-Bag is a killer because his father was a killer. T-Bag is violent because his dad was violent, you know. And it's fucked. It's fucked. Michael does Popes, and the way it gets it is Michael said, if you go to what I ask you, I'll turn myself in. So T-Bag retell the story, how he was a genius, how his mother was sadly, you see his father touching him, which kind of sucks, and he locks away the family, which is pretty sad. We got a discussion with Kellerman and Link, and it's weird because we kind of have more in common than Michael and Kellerman. They're both people that believe in strength. They're both people that are, how can I say that? Michael is more brain of the operation. Kellerman is muscle, and Link is muscle. So we got Kim discussion with the president, and it's not going good because guess who showed up? Wait a second. I don't remember that. I watched so much of it. And it doesn't matter. We got Maricruz who sees Sucre, and it's beautiful because they run away and they finally see each other, which is nice. Now, it's kind of funny because Maricruz came with her mom and they kind of run away. He left the mom behind. I'm like, dude, what? So the police was there too. Do I think that they would arrest Maricruz? No. So that's like a C note, which his wife was used against him. Then it's funny because in every single case, for example, Mahone, the wife was involved. It's funny because in every single cases, for example, Abruzzi, the wife was involved. C note, the wife was involved. Sucre, the wife's not involved. How does that work? I don't know. Wake up. So Pope goes into the club and he gets the USB key, which is actually pretty nice, and it kind of works. He gets a USB key and listen to what it has, and what it is a recording that we said. Now this is so stupid because they're saying, "Oh my God, I wonder what's on that key," but Aldo said what's on the key. So it's one of them that recorded a discussion between the president and President Caroline and her brother. Now, there's a call, and we hear the call. My apologies. It literally is incest. So a bit on the weird side, but we don't king shame. Yes, we do king shame for that. He basically imprisoned them behind, and this is a cool thing because Teabag, by going back to his house, realized that he's doing exactly what his father was doing to him. He is the exact same person as his father. So there's a lot of reference to the Bible in that show. Sometime we talk about cardinal sin. Cardinal sin is the first sin. It's one of the first sin ever. The cardinal sin is also the sin of the father. So, for example, your father was a really bad person, so you are going to be a bad person. Now, again, that doesn't mean anything. It could be a woman also, but in this episode, or in the show, so far we see a lot of father figure, which is important, right? So yeah, so when they talk about the cardinal sin, is Theodore that does the same thing that his father does. So what he does is he locks him up and he calls the police so they can save him. Which is, I have to say, pretty good. He redeemed himself. Is he still a piece of shit? Yes. But he redeems himself, you know? And this sucks. This sucks. This sucks. We have Zeno that goes to a clinic. What happened is he has a doctor, and that doctor doesn't seem very professional. So he's trying to operate the girl, the daughter. He's like, Zeno's like, no, I don't trust you. Or he says something along those lines. So what he does is he turns himself in exchange for his wife and who else? His daughter to see a doctor. Again, proof of someone being a good father. Just saying. So we got Kim, who sees popes. Clip that. Kim sees popes. You don't know where to say your man. Okay. This is Mr. Okay, I don't remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Cool. Really good scene. So Kim is putting putting a gun at Henry, which is Pope. But Michael doesn't, and Michael's a G, bro. He takes the car and he literally run over Kim. So Kim gets up, points a finger. Lincoln beats him up, and this is the biggest beat up that Kim will have, and he deserves it. He freaking deserves it. T-Bag at the end did the right thing. Cino turns himself in. Pope is like, yo, you got something. You got something here. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. He says, because you got something, I'm not gonna turn you in. Still the man of the law, I still think you're a piece of shit, but you're righteous little piece of shit. So that's actually pretty cool. The episode ends with C-Note doing a deal with Mahone, again himself, turning himself in for his wife and daughter. And then Mahone comes in and says, I'm sorry man, this is not enough. And then what C-Note does, he said, I can get you Schofield. So Mahone works with C-Note. And again, it's kind of crazy because that would make C-Note kind of a what do we call it? That would make C-Note a snitch, but it's not. I want you guys to see this. This is ridiculous. The acting here. I just watched Lost, so you know. Basically, they hear the call and they hear what it was said, and it's some, you know, it's kind of incesty, it's disgusting, it's weird. Just the real thing to that, and it's kind of nuts because you see the reaction, and this is possibility reacting. Possibly what's on the case is again what Aldo said, because Aldo did say what's on the tape. I don't know what they're actually surprised, but maybe because they were being so sexual, that's why they were like that. Mahone comes in, Bellic comes in, and my apologies, the office, which makes Mahone really mad. It's like, yo, I'm not supposed to hire you. So here's the thing. Here is the thing. Mahone freed Bellic and is using Bellic through the company. But Bellic doesn't know the company exists. So he thinks that Mahone is working through the police force, but he isn't. Make sense? Makes sense. The episode is called The Last Chance, by the way. So now they're trying to figure out what happened. Kellerman buys a gun. Oh yeah, Kellerman is betrayed, by the way. So what they do is they go in the car. Everybody's in the car. So Henry, Lincoln, Sarah, and Michael. Kellerman goes in, and Sarah, which is really good because in that last episode, they try to kill him. So she's trying to open the door, and guess what she does? She locks the door. So Kellerman takes a gun, which is a sniper, and he buys a sniper off record. So this is cool because it's an attempt to kill Caroline. Why? Why do you know that? Because he says, she ruined my life, I'm going to ruin hers. And if he wanted to kill the brothers, he would have done it. Right? That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it, mi amigo. So basically what happened is, C-Note uses the website that Michael told Sucre to use. So pretty cool, but not really sure of how it works. And it shows. And again, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but C-Note possibly doesn't have as much knowledge in computer as somebody like Mahone, but Mahone does, so him not knowing what's going on is kind of stupid. First of all. Second of all, it's a really cool thing because you see them use BlackBerry, and I used to have one of those libraries with a roll at the side of it to scroll down. But those were cool phones. But LJ, that's a really cool scene too. That's a really cool scene. So Lincoln call LJ, and it's like, yo, I miss you. It's like, oh, I miss you too, Dad. He's like, hey, guess what? I'm gonna come and pick you up. And LJ says, no, Dad. I'm in school now. I'm in the right place. I'm in a good place. I love you, but here I'm safe. And you know what? I kind of fuck with that. I mean, that was the right choice. That was the right thing to do. Was it a hard thing to do? Absolutely. Was it the right thing to do? Absolutely. So if you're listening, I'll say, but you're not because you don't exist. You're a character of a show that ended 10 years ago. Good choice. And it's hard for Lincoln, but at the same time, deep down, you know that it's the right choice. You know. So Teabag does the craziest thing. You see on a bus this guy's face, and this guy happened to look similar to him. Now, this is a good plot because Teabag has a new identity. Yes, it's a bad plot. Why? Super simple. Teabag has a new identity, but guess who else it is? Sarah. Sarah, when she called, hide. They killed the girl. She took the girl ID and made it her ID. Like did the same thing. So you're reusing plot point from other shows. Now guess what? Is it great? No. Is it okay? Good. So now we meet. There's a guy called Copper Green. Copper Green is gonna be important because he is a friend of the company. He is a friend of the company. However, the guy that shows up isn't Copper Green. He isn't Copper Green. He is an informant. So the whole thing, and this is kind of cool because he really does the job well. I died. I spawn. I die. I spawn. I die. I spawn. I die. I wonder if I gotta buy something with I got 681. What can I do with that? I want to advance. I want to have some progress because you're not done, but you're done, and that's not good. That is not good. Okay. Well, let's buy some upgrade. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. So that's one. Schnitzel. That's good. Good. We're done with this. Okay, so now what's gonna be this? It's gonna be oh, I died here. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. Doing 5 things at once. You're good. Yeah, that's good. Good. Also, I want to upgrade your ultimate weapon. If I wait 7 more, I can do more damage with the Death Wave. If I wait 7 more, I can do more cooldown with the Death Wave. And these are way better. These are way better. Ah, well, my golden tower is really low. So let's work on the golden tower. That way I can make as much as I do with the black hole. Good. Much better. Much better. Okay. I'm not gonna be using the coin for the resistance because last 2 hours. Defense is supposed to be 2 hours, but I'm gonna go sleep. So I'm gonna be needing some coin to restart the research. Oh yeah. Sorry guys. So yeah, so next on the list we have so who am I talking to? Fun fact. Microphone is on. So even though I'm talking to a camera that's working, I'm also talking to 3 phones basically. Yeah. So Sarah goes to see her father in the grave, and this is cool because she never really had a chance to mourn him. Now, it is since the beginning of the show, we see that relationship between Sarah and her father is not great. The fact that she went to see this grave is kind of cool. We see Bruce, which is the guy that betrayed her. However, he didn't betray her. Now, this is the crazy thing. This is a continuity error. So what did they do? They do something really dumb. He said that his phone was tapped. Yes. But you know what he says? He says to the father, Tancredi Senior, he says the following. Maybe you're asking too many questions, implying that he's working with the company. So now he's not working with the company. Doesn't matter. He shows them the same thing. So it's funny because the brother gets a number, which is Mr. Green, right? And Sarah gets Bruce after Mr. Green. We'll go to the same people, which is kind of funny, which is kind of cool, which is somewhat in itself a testament of how trustworthy he is. If one person says this guy is cool, he's cool. If two people say he's cool, he's really cool. If everybody in the room says he's cool, then it's ing vendetta. No? Okay. Get the room. So we got Sufri that goes in, and he has this llama farm. So he has everything, and the whole thing is that he wants the money, and it's I'm sorry, this is gonna be a personal thing, but he wants the money, and Maricruz tells him, no, you have everything here. Why do you run away? And for some reason, it made me think about Ellie and Dina from Last of Us 2. I don't know why. Yo no sé por qué. So George Green, which is Straight Up Boys, Mr. Green here is the intestine. He's following the order, but he is still. Now there is a really funny moment. So you see this guy, and 4, 3, 2, 1. You see this guy. The homeless person. See this homeless person? Do you know who he is? He's the guy that sold the car in season 1. Isn't that great? Now the problem with Green is he's being told. There's a friend sign that he's not the real Green. Second of all, he's a kid gives him his phone. It's like, I'm not buying. And the kid said, oh, I'm supposed to give it to the first guy I see that is wet. There's only one wet guy, and it's him. So that's kind of cool. Lincoln is calling, and then he sees Michael. Kim is talking to Mahone and says, yo, the brothers are in Manhattan. So this is actually a really good scene. It's like freaked out when I saw it. So Mahone comes in and he's like, yo, the other brother's doing there. Well, the president is giving a speech, so Kim guessed correctly that because the brothers are here, the president gives a speech, it must be related, which is correct, bro. It's correct. It is correct, my friends. Next on the list, we have Mahone that tells Cena like, listen, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, but we don't need you anymore. And he's like, okay, well, what's gonna happen to my deal? And then he's like, and this is a really good scene. This episode kind of show how Mahone is a great person. You know what I think? Do you know what I think? This episode was assured that season 3 was gonna happen, and Mahone is a big part of season 3. He's a good guy, so you know. So he tells C-Note, you're a good father. Every single move that you did, I would have done myself. You're a good father. So then Mahone tells C-Note to end his life. He says, I'm gonna let you do your own thing. That way I have one less of the Fox River 8. So Mahone deal is if he ends the life of the Fox River 8, he's free. Right? But then even then, you know what he tells Mr. Kim? This is another show that he's a good person. You know what he tells Mr. Kim? He tells him, don't kill a wire. He's insane. He doesn't know what he's doing. And I'm calling him Mr. Kim because that's how they call him, but fuck that guy. And it kid's like, I don't care. So then Green does a mistake, and he's like, I have to go back. He says, I got asthma, I need my pump. So Michael asks him, what are you using? And he tells him tree medication, because his mother was asthmatic. And the Green tells him the wrong medication, which means that he's lying. If he's lying to that, he's lying about other things. So pretty smart, Michael, pretty smart. And Michael is gonna do the best thing, the freaking best thing. Teddy, Theodore Bagwell, goes out, and he leaves. He's leaving to Thailand, and for some reason it doesn't work. So he kills a man with a bullet, thinking about what he has to do, what he's gonna do. We see that he sees his sister, and it's so cool because his sister is what brings him back. So this is a really good storytelling. So I'm gonna tell you a spoiler: Killer Man will not succeed, and because he will not succeed, this is important because Michael and Lincoln want a presidential pardon. To get that, they need the president to say, I forgive them. But guess what happened? If Kellerman kills them, they're done. So Kellerman fails. And his sister's going to be the one that saves him because he wants to. But what is cool here is you introduce his sister here. Because you introduce her here, she exists. If you don't introduce her here, you don't know that he has a sister. And he just tells her, hey, listen, you're the only 1% I have, the person I care about, you're the 1% that I love. Which is not true because he loved Caroline, but Caroline betrayed him too often, and he moved on, which is good for you, dude. Good for you. Mahone, Mr. Kim tells Kim, fuck you, tells Mahone, listen, we don't need Caroline anymore, take care of him. And Mahone's like, okay, no problem. We have the package, which is a noose for C-Note, and he has to use it. And he tells goodbye to his wife, which is Casey. It's a really, really good scene. Kellerman goes on the top of the window, has a gun, and he is aiming at the president, which is kind of important. Mahone finds the two brothers, and they have Dream. And they're saying that this is a really important moment. They listen to the tape, and the guy, which is the real Mr. Green, says, this is really good. This is really good. However, there's a problem. The date is not good. The date is the date that was copied, not the date of the call. You can't tell that it was before. And Mahone runs, and he gets what? Mahone run, and he gets the room where there's still Sarah. I'm not gonna be showing the scene. You see Note. He has the robe, but he goes in, and you really believe in it. You really, really, really believe he's gonna do it. But he doesn't. Prison Break, season 2, episode 19. I'll get ready. I'm gonna be drinking some water because my nose is itchy, which is a sign of taking time to drink some more. So then, C-Note. Episode is called the chantage in English. Chantage. Blackmail. Could be it. So C-Note, a guard gets him, and what he does is he opens up. This is the craziest thing because this is so well made. Dad's gonna call Mahone, but guess who answers? It's not Mahone, it's Wheeler, and Wheeler's gonna tell him, "I'm gonna do the message." Now this is crazy because this is amazing writing. So what happened is Mahone pushed Wheeler out, and Wheeler decided to be pushed out. So then you receive the call, and it's like, I want to speak to Mahone. It's like, no, you're speaking to me. Fuck Mahone, I'm in charge here. Now, is he in charge? No, but he wants to be more in charge, and Mahone is not letting him, so he takes over, which is pretty freaking interesting. Note for tomorrow, buy some module. Okay, I'm gonna have to write it down. Got lots to do. Always got so much to do, man. Oh, fuck. So yeah, so he answered, and C-Note's like, yo, I'm gonna do what it needs to do. Don't hurt me, don't hurt my family. And then this proves that Mahone is kind of corrupted, which is the need that to prove that Wheeler needed. So he goes to Upper Up, which is people that mess with Mahone. The guy from Summoner of Anarchy, which him is able to help C-Note, and him is a good dude. Now again, do you think Mahone's a good dude or not? Mahone is complicated because it's like Kellerman. He starts bad, but he ends up good. You know what I mean? So yeah, so we have a big problem. They're running away. Sarah is staying behind, and Mahone comes in. This is a great part because Mahone and Sarah have one thing in common. They're junkies. They relate on that. Because of that, Mahone's gonna have a moment of weakness, which Sarah's gonna be using to run away. Make sense? Are you still on? You're still on. Good. Golden Tower's gonna be good for my playthrough. Not really. Okay. You're too early yet. And you, what about you? How much do you have? 700. You have more than this word. Okay. I'll probably increase something with the black hole. We have the flight. Funny thing is, he's going to get the bag which has the $5 million, but it doesn't work. T-Bag is going to get the bag that has a $5 million. Fuck, my nose is itchy, man. So yeah, so he fights and then he has to leave the bag behind. It's kind of crazy time, but he's gonna get the bag back. T-Bag is gonna get the bag. Oh, it's right to himself. We got Lincoln, which is really cool because he has a friend, and that friend is really there for him. See, Lincoln rules by loyalty. Lincoln is a good dude, and he has good people surrounding him. Michael don't have that, which is where again Lincoln Lincoln is a good character. He just need more time to develop. We see a Kellerman there, and he goes to shoot, but somebody's in the crowd to shake her hand, and it's Michael Schofield. So because Michael Schofield is there, he's arrested. He gives a message to the president, which is we got tape, which is a great idea, and she questioned him. Kim questioned him, but Kim doesn't have the power that Caroline does. He says, "I want to talk to Caroline." So Kim actually beats him up, torture him. I'm gonna say, Michael, you got this, dude. You got this. This is the scene I was talking about. Sucre see the news and he's like, yo, that's Steve, like, he has the money. But guess what? Michael says you don't have the money. You don't need the money. But Sucre doesn't. He doesn't listen. Again, Mahone does a great trick. He kind of make it seem like Sarah and him have a good plan. He kind of make it seem that Sarah got away by her own plan. But no, she didn't get away. Mahone let her run away, that way she leads into Michael. Yeah, she's gonna be used a lot. So Caroline is there with Michael. Kind of cool because Kim is all about violence, Caroline's all about talking, which is better because Michael's about talking too. So it's battle of the wits. Battle of the wits. This is Michael. This is Caroline. This is Michael. This is Caroline. Understood? Cool. So, I died. It's becoming harder and harder. It's becoming harder and harder because I'm tired. I obviously want to go to bed. I want to go to bed badly. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, not worth it. Okay. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do this. This is a mistake, but fuck it. Okay. It's a mistake, but fuck it. You play hard, you get harder. What? So Mahone, we got Mahone and Sarah, which is basically it. Sucre goes to pick up some cherry, because his wife likes cherries, and Bellic is there. And Bellic says, hey, I don't know why Bellic goes there. Oh yeah, Bellic is supposed to go after every single member, so he goes to Sucre. And fun fact is, the cousin of Sucre sold him out, so he snitched twice. And all it took was what? Bellic got him some better accommodation. So this is weird because we don't talk about this character, but at the same time, this character actually just betrayed the favorite character of everybody. I think everybody loves Sucre. Let me know in the comment who you prefer. The Fox River 8, of course. Or it could be Mahone. Or it could be yeah, it could be Malone. It could be Mahone. So we had a call, and we hear the call and how nuts it is, right? How they had this almost romantic relationship with. Karen asked Michael who killed my brother, and Michael tells him he killed himself. It was his choice. So this kind of brings her conflict, which is, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of normal. 12% we're good. Wheeler asks C Note what's going on, offers him the plaint, a deal, but Wheeler C Note doesn't trust him. It's like last time that I dealt with one of you, it was Mahone, who was corrupted as fuck. Which doesn't that you're not corrupted, right? So Michael's established that what he wants is a forgiveness. He wants to walk out of there alive and well. So she's like, no, there's no way. He's like, either they hear from me, or they hear it from the news. Kim goes in and says, no, you cannot do that. Kim goes in and said, you can't do that. Now, this is weird because Kim worked for the company, but so there's something about him that rubbed me the wrong way, and he tells her after that, it's like, yo, we know your secret too. We can tell him. You decide who to sell. Either we tell him or either Schofield tell him, right? But what is he gonna do with it here? So the friend of Lincoln goes in. It works. Michael come back, and he's like, yo, this actually works. This actually works. Kim see the real bad guy, which again the president of Australia, which is the name of the company. Michael will go back. He tells Lincoln, you were out. Sarah is being followed. So you see right away that Sarah is being followed, which is problematic because she leads them to Michael. want to go sleep. I want to go sleep. Then we have the president who is afraid of what's gonna happen. So what she does is she steps down. She doesn't want to be the puppet of the company. So she stepped down. She said that she has a rare form of cancer that is gonna be going bad. So what does she do? She stepped down, which means she's gonna give a pardon. So they both lose. They both lose. Which is great. And this, my friend, is where I leave you. This is where I leave you. Your boy gonna go sleep. Oh, sweet, sweet tits of sleep. We did good today. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing season 2, and I should be able to watch the whole entire season 3. Because tomorrow I just want to watch Prison Break after Prison Break after Prison Break after Prison Break, and then we'll have 3 days to do season 4, which is 22 episodes, which means 3 days, 22, 22, 3, 22, 7, 21. Yeah, it's just 7 episodes per day. We just did 3 in 40 minutes, and we did 4 in an hour, so that's pretty good. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in about 4 hours. Peace. Tired. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep. I'm gonna try. Oh, ain't you dumb? Oh, you're dumb. You didn't do the correct initial one. Shit. Okay. 6%. You're low. Okay. How close are you to ending? You're very far. You're very slow to upload, are you? Mi razón. I'm gonna need to check. I didn't check out how much it was for the second ultimate weapon. I think it's 150. Really cute.
Non. Ah, pas de bon sens. La seule affaire que j'ai pas été correct, c'est de t'envoyer chier, hein. Je te connais pas. Puis même, il est même pas arrivé tout à l'heure sur le fait pour se battre avec nous, il était super chill. Je m'excusais, puis finalement, j'avais même pas besoin de m'excuser. J'étais comme, hey, Dan, viens ici, on a du fun à soir. Puis moi, j'étais comme, hey, je m'excuse de t'avoir dit ça, tu sais. Tu sais, là, sérieux, je suis pas une mauvaise personne. On aurait du plaisir, là. Tantôt, t'enlèverais les expos.
C'est comme affronter la mouche fatigante.
On va l'aider à briller à la place de le détruire. Mais c'est vrai.
Ça salira pas les mains.
Peux-tu donner un beau câlin à toi?
Il est pas menteur, qui ça? Skull est dans un bar ce soir.
Beau câlin à toi, merci beaucoup pour tes points. C'est des gros points, merci beaucoup. Vraiment.
6 heures de jeu.
Comment je vais vous expliquer ça? J'aimerais que vous regardiez jusqu'à la fin. Et pour les âmes sensibles, je vous prierai de regarder aussi. Laissez pas vos...
But yeah, before we get to that, I wanted to get through some quick announcements overall. Let's see. First and foremost, those who missed the announcement yesterday, unfortunately, Ryan Kaba is no longer with Critical Role going forward. He has his own Twitch channel. He's pushing forward and all of that. Please go and show him support. We wish him the best. Much love to him. And just to clarify, too, there's been a lot of speculation, stuff like that, that this was a corporate thing and people putting on a blame on Geek and Sundry. This was a joint decision between Critical Role and Geek and Sundry. All parties agreed. Please try and be respectful of everyone involved. So appreciate that. But yeah, before we get to that, I wanted to get through some quick announcements overall. Let's see. First and foremost, those who missed the announcement yesterday, unfortunately, Ryan Kaba is no.
Let's go sleep. Weapon. New tower. Right. 50 stone. Okay, so the second ultimate weapon is 50 stone. Okay. So here, I fucked up. So what do you have to do here? You have to change the stuff. First of all, milestone. 2. garlic thorn. Perks, ooh, 150. That's really important. Nani is even more important, but I don't have what it takes to for module. Oh yeah. Wonderful is amazing. It just doesn't. I just don't like the way it looks. Okay. I'll have enough. Good. Oh. So we're gonna go sleep. Well, a bit bored. I'm too broke. I'm bored. I've got it. I give up on a couple of Twin is also good. Why? Because we're not gonna get Golden Tower. And my ultimate weapon. It's in orbs. Aha. So good night. Good night, Crown. I love you the most. Bye-bye. tests. How much is this? 1 and 2. Okay. My apologies. Okay. There we go. Maybe I'm so proud of you. Okay. So we'll do this. We'll do nature corn. Nature corn. Close this. We'll end you with this house. I love you a lot.